name is Laura, and I'm a student here at the University of Georgia, and this is the first podcast that my group with Jennifer, this is the first podcast we're going to do, and it's about extracurricular activities that students like to be involved in here at UGA. One of the things I like to do when I'm not in class is hang out and DJ at UGA's college radio station, WUOG. And a lot of listeners can find our station online at WUOG.org, or they can listen if you're in Athens at 90.5 FM. And right now you're looking at what is the newsroom, and past that window is the actual DJ booth where live DJs will play CDs and play albums and speak on the airwaves. And now we are going to go inside the actual radio station. Hi again. We are now standing in the radio station, and it was actually just, this was renovated, and we painted the walls red, and so it's really colorful and really fun to be in here. And a lot of times students will just hang out on their computers and in the station. So this right here to my left, to your right, is the actual DJ booth, and we have a DJ who is DJing right now. And you can see, hi! And you can see there are directions on how to work all of the equipment all over this room. And there have been many DJs in this room, and they all like to put a part of themselves in here. And now we're going to walk over here to the archives room. And the archives room is where all of the radio station's collection of music is housed. And we can go into more detail in the archive room in a second. Hi, we are now located in the radio archive room, and this is where the radio houses all of our music collection. And I'm going to start off with this wall over here. At the top with the blue stickers we have hip hop, and then with green is that means reggae. The red is ska, and then all of these down here with the multicolored stickers is the International Music Collection. And oh, what is this? That is the Red Army Choir, and that is some Russian music here in the University of Georgia radio station archives. Moving along, this is the Dirt Road section and folk scene, and these are all country music type songs. Further into the archives, this is the jazz section. Here is punk and metal. And this section is called Equinox, and Equinox basically means any sort of noise music, any sort of music that can't be categorized into a particular genre. All of that falls in this category. Beneath this section we have the organic compound, and that's all of your electronic music, stuff that you might hear in clubs, can be found in this section. And Athens, as you may or may not know, has a very big local music scene, and this entire section is devoted to local Athens musicians. And here in the back we have 50s, 70s, and 80s American rock. Now if you look over here, this is our vinyl collection, and all of these are also divided by the decades that they were published. And now we're going to walk around to the other side of the archives. It's a very narrow hallway, but there's a lot of stuff in here. This is some more vinyl collection, and this is the jazz section. We have a huge jazz section, and we have I think 3 or 4 jazz shows on the station. Moving down, we have classical music, and here you can see Bernstein and Beethoven and all of the famous classical composers. This is our biggest section. It's 90s and 2000s rock, and all of these yellow stickers fall into this category. As you can see, it's a really huge collection. And that's the archives. This is the secret entrance that only WUOD DJs get to do. And what you have to do is have your student ID card, and you slide it in this automatic door opener slot. When you first walk in through the entrance, to your right is the mail boxes of all of the executive board directors at the radio station. And you should know that everyone on the executive board is a student here at UGA. It is completely student run. And now we're going to walk to the radio station, and this is the hallway where all of the board directors have offices. This is the Office of Public Affairs, and this is the Promotions Office. And here is where our general manager, she is the one who is in charge of everything at the station. This is her office. This is sports and training, and there's the bathroom right there. And all the way to the end, we have our music director, and our music directors receive all of the CDs from everyone that sends them CDs, and they get to decide what goes out on the airwaves. And here we are again in the big red room.
Hi everybody, I'm Jennifer, and I'm going to talk about other things that students do when they're outside of class in Athens. And well, behind me is the football stadium. That's a big part of campus life, is going to games. The stadium's huge. It holds like 92,000 people in it. So that's big. A lot of people are also really involved in clubs around campus. I'm the secretary of the One Campaign to Alleviate World Poverty, and we do a lot of volunteer work around Athens and try to educate students on things related to poverty. There's a ton of different clubs. There are anime clubs and chess clubs and a bunch of volunteer clubs and clubs to raise money for people with different diseases. And there's even a club that meets down on South Campus where they fight like knights from the Middle Ages out on the quad, which is pretty cool. There's also things on campus. We have sororities and fraternities. They're organizations that get a whole bunch of people together, and they have like really big parties, and they try to like use their size to like do service work and get alumni to get them jobs more easily. I'm not a big fan of frats and sororities because I think they're really stuck up, but that's just me. So there's plenty of other things to do on campus too, though. There's always movies showing in the Tate Theater. They're $1, which is awesome. And we have great services like the UGA radio station and the UGA's. They have TV channels and stuff like that too. There are events on campus all the time. There's events every Friday, well, almost every Friday, that are free. They offer free food and free activities for students, just to try to get them out meeting people and out of the dorm. So there's plenty of stuff around to do. Athens is great. There are concerts and stuff all the time, even outside of the university. So lots of things to pick from. No one's ever bored here, or if they are, that's their fault.